Hello, this is Dan-O, Freemusicempire. I'm in the backyard, man, and I wanted to give subscribers a little rant, FME Rant, why the Eastsidaz 2000 debut is a perfect group album. If you're working on a group album, if you're thinking about making a group album, you have to think about these components, right? The first component is a signature sound, right? You need something that people think of when they think of you. What do you sound like? How do you answer that? Well, Eastsidaz sound like Battle Cat. Their first two singles that came out, one in G'd Up came out in 1999, 2000, Feels So Good, in the build-up to the album. Those are both Battle Cat songs. Battle Cat does 7 of the 22 songs. 22 songs, a lot of songs. It's over an hour. I think it's an hour and a half. But it's a great album, and you can feel the warmth. You can feel the West Coast warmth from this album. That's why it makes sense to have Jay O'Felony and Cam and Rappin' Forte all as guests on that album. The sound brings these people in naturally. Now, the second thing you need to think of is voices. Voices. A great group is a mixture of voices that works. So, let me hit you with some numbers. Trey D, one of the members of the group, born in 1966, right? He was definitely, nearly 40 when this album was made. Snoop, born in 1971, right? So, do the math there. So these are similar generations. But Trey D was born, the third member is Goldie Loke. Goldie Loke was born 1980. Okay? But 2000, he's 20 years old. He's making his debut. He doesn't have a solo career till after Eastsidaz, right? Eastsidaz establishes him. So, you have the OGs, right? At this point, Trey D's been in the grind for years. He's this dense, wonderful gangster rapper who just loves the intricacies of his verse. He killed the song on The Dogfather with Snoop. They go way back, right? Snoop is a master of putting together songs, right? Helping DPG with their classic album, Dog Food, like putting together hooks, ad-libs, making songs cohere. So it's not just verses, right? So Snoop raps on this. Like, he's not just hanging out. He raps on this, on every song. So you have the kind of songsmith in Snoop. You have the underground kind of architect genius in terms of these verses in Trey D, who I think is slept on, super slept on. And you have the young bull. You have Goldie Loke, who wants desperately to stamp his name on this project. Hungry. Goldie Loke comes into every song hungry as shit. Goldie Loke has production credits on this album. It's incredible. He killed it. So that's the mixture. The mixture is, we're talking about different voices that come together. They're all West Coast, but Snoop is laid back in the cut. Trey D is a little more in your face and kinetic, and Goldie Loke wants all the smoke, man. He's coming for it, hungry. So that mixture, it just made it work. It had an identity, but it wasn't samey. You wanted to see it evolve. So that's why the Eastsidaz is a really important album for people that were alive and tuned in 2000 when that came out. It's still one of the best group albums that I think of that doesn't get thought about enough. This has been an FME Rant. Appreciated. Peace.